Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome back everybody to our course, The Simple Ways to Understand Translation. First of all, I want to inform you that we have been successfully discussed and finished the explanation about the previous two chapters in our course, and now we will start our chapter 3, the past tense. This chapter is completely different from the previous two chapters in our course, which is the present tense and the present continuous tense. I told you that in the present tense, the form of the present tense is the subject plus verb, adding on it is, and in the present continuous will be the subject plus the verb ing. But in the past tense, let us take focus in the third chapter. So the past tense, the form of the past tense will be like below: the subject plus the verb ed. Even if the subject is he or she or it, will be adding to its verb ed, like the examples below, and also for I and they and we, and also the nouns. Okay, the first one: I worked in the office. You have the B1: they walked beside the beach. The C1: you shopped yesterday. And you have the D1: she played with her mother. And the E1: we listened to the video. You have the F1 also: he washed her clothes. As you see, we have the she and he pronouns, so we will add to the verb ed. Anyway, you have the G1: it needed to add water inside. And you have the last example in this slide: Amani played yesterday. Okay, the underlined words, these verbs are called regular verbs, that we can't do any changing at these words because it is regular. We can't make it like the form of verb 2 and verb 3, which is the past tense and the past participle. It will be regular and we will adding on it ed. Okay, we'll turn to the next slide, which is talking about the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. The regular verbs that I told you before, these words will be adding on it ed without any changing, because it is not like a form of the words that, that contains about the verb 2 and the verb 3, which is the past tense and the past participle. Like the words given below: walk, walked; work, worked; listen, listened; play, played; shop, shopped; exercise, exercised; like, liked; wash, washed; want, wanted; and need, needed. So these words are called regular verbs. Let us take focus about the irregular verbs. These verbs, we can't do change on it because we have to do the words at the form of past, and we have to give the verb 3 of it, which is the past participle. And we have forms about tenses tell us to give the past participle of the words, and we will discuss that at the upcoming chapter, inshallah. Okay, now this example below: drive, drove, driven. Drove is the form of verb 2, which is past, and driven is the form of verb 3, which is the past participle. Fall, fell, felt, fallen. And you have the C1: begin, began, begun. The D1: choose, choose, chosen. And you have the E1 also: write, wrote, written. Again the example F: speak, spoke, spoken. Wake up, woke up, woken. And you have also get up, got up, got up. break, broke, broken, and the last one, come, came, and came. And also I want to tell you about that when we use were and was, we use was for he or she or it and I. We can't use were for I because the were is only to the plural, which is they or you or we. Like the examples given below, we use were for they, you, we, and there. She was at home yesterday. Also, he was at home yesterday. It was at home yesterday. And Ahmed was at home yesterday. And also they were in the kitchen last night. Okay, now we have to use was for he or she or it or I, and we use were for the plural subject if it is they or you or we. Okay, we'll turn to the next slide. The next slide is talking about how we use the information questions in the past tense. Okay, the form of this point will be the question form will be consist about WH questions plus did, which is the verb to be, plus the subject plus the base verb. The verb will be affirmative without any changing or adding on it anything. And the answer form will be like subject plus past form of the word, like the examples given below. Where did he go last night? As you see, the question form, I told you that will be the base verb of the word, and in the answer we have to do the past verb of the word, which is the answer will be he went to Mecca last night. You have the B1, which is what did Khalid do last Monday? So the answer will be we have to give the past of the verb. He drank tea in the kitchen last Monday. When did she cook dinner? So we have to give the past tense of the word cook. We will make it cooked. So the answer will be she cooked the food last 3 hours. You have the D1 also. How many pounds they buy the guitar yesterday? They bought the guitar for 15.18 pounds. Why did Rami go to the hospital? So, because he wanted to give the reception his amount of money. So the question form will be WH questions, even it is why or what or when or how, like that, plus the verb to be did, and plus the subject, and last the plus of base verb. But the answer form will be the subject plus we have to give the past of the word of the original word to the past tense. Okay, we'll turn to the next slide. The next slide is talking about yes no questions with the past tense. Okay, what is the form of the yes no questions? We have to do it. The form is below. The verb to be did plus subject plus the base verb. If we want to do a yes no questions, we have to do it like this form below. I will show you now the examples to understand it carefully. Like the example A, did I watch TV last Monday? So the answer will be yes you did or no I didn't. You have the B1 also. Did he write the homework yesterday? Yes he did. No he didn't. And also, did Tom fall from the bed last Tuesday? So the answer will be yes if it is not. we will write no, he didn't. Also the D one, did they cook pizza last month? So the answer will be yes, they did. If it is not correct or if it is not true, we will write no, they didn't, or we will say to that person which he is asking us, no, they didn't. Okay, did you help your father last 2 hours? Yes, I did. If it is not, we will say to the person that he talked about it or talked about him. No, I didn't. Did we go to the restaurant last night? We will said yes, we did. Or if it is not correct, said we will say no, we didn't. Did it ring at 11 a.m. last 2 weeks? Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Okay, if anybody asks you, did Sammy sing a song last year? We should say to him, yes, he did. Or if it is not, we will say to him, no, he didn't. Okay, if you want to ask anybody with yes no questions, you have to write the verb to be did plus the subject and then plus the base verb like watch, write. We will not make it as watched or wrote or felt or we will the verb will be here in this past tense will be affirmative without any changing. So finally, I want to thank you for listening to the lecture, and inshallah in the next lecture we will take a focus and explanation about the fourth chapter, which is the past continuous, and have a best time and good time for you.